Welcome to the program of the Atheist Center Unbound by CAGES, written by Jim Herrick. Today, I am going to read out you the 7th chapter, A Healthy Life, in this book. Social reform and health, when integrated, bring vast changes. The huge changes that have been brought in health to Indian society in the 20th century are brought partly by the dedicated individuals who have worked for it and partly by government reform. This has led to lifespan transformation from 21 at the beginning of the 20th century to 27 at the date of independence in 1947 to about 60 or 65 at the beginning of the 21st century. This is a measure of the success of organizations such as the Atheist Center and of the many social reform efforts in the 20th century. Government initiatives such as reduction of pollution have brought greater health, as have the undermining of the superstitious feeling that health is a matter of faith. Availability of fresh water and improvement of hygiene in the latrines, also brought by governments and determined individuals, are part of the road to better health. Vaccinations have been crucial in improving health. For instance, polio vaccines have more or less eradicated polio in many areas, thus removing the need for reparative surgery, which had been a regular operation at the Atheist hospital. Transplants have also brought untold improvements to lives. The Atheist Center has been particularly active in corneal grafts. Surveys in rural areas have shown widespread cataracts, and Atheist Center doctors have been able to deal with these. Blood donation has given resources for many hospital operations. Vasectomies have enabled desired family planning. Superstition can be the enemy of good health. A witch doctor is often neither a doctor nor a bringer of good health. Education of all kinds brings a healthier society. Dealing with illiteracy is particularly valuable. It can provide the entry point for so much increased knowledge and understanding. Schools provide information which changes the health of the children and their families. Even encouraging healthy clothes and care with nutrition has been of help to some tribal people. Patients are encouraged to have confidence in their doctors and treatment and to discard sacred threats and so on. The psychological benefit of trusting your doctor far outweighs the fatalism of what will be, will be. Atheist Center has had hospital and medical development in rural areas and has also created a hospital and nursing home at the center itself. This institution offers operations and advice in gynecology, physiotherapy, eye care, and many other processes. Sexually transmitted disease is dealt with and counseling in this area is given. 2 children and 2 grandchildren of Gora work at the hospital. A great-great-grandchild of Gora was born in the hospital in 2011. Taking Gora's belief in equality, a large number of patients receive free treatment. The spread of HIV and AIDS is important. There is education in the means of transmission of the disease. There is now medication which prolongs life. Orphans are found homes. That is a good example of where the medical and the social interact. Rural initiatives including boring water holes and constructing toilets for houses. 2 hygiene moves took place in the villages in 2011. A gathering witnessed echoes on toilets handing over celebrations. The ceremony took place at a school where toilets, which because of the double construction were able to convert waste into manure. 50 of such toilets were fitted in the village dwellings for use of the families. There was a procession around the village to see the new fittings in the houses. Another ceremony took place on International Hand Washing Day. Here, young people at a school were taught about the importance of washing hands for hygienic reasons. There were songs and praises among the children, and then they paraded round the nearby areas waving banners which displayed the message of washing hands. Gora was brilliant at providing symbols which summed up an action. In these 2 events, we can see his practice continued. ASM carries out health measures such as awareness for children, pregnant and lactating mothers, adolescent girls, eligible couples, traditional birth attendants, and health workers. There have been large-scale health camps with dental and eye care. The need for physically challenged children and corrective surgery has been met. Disability is sometimes thought to be a sin, and this must be countered with realistic treatment and counseling. Dr. Samaram, one of Gora's children, is in charge of the hospital at the Atheist Center. He is renowned for his numerous publications on healthcare, which are written for the common reader and spread accurate ideas about health throughout India. These included books on family planning and sexual behavior. He believes people should learn the scientific truth about sexual relations. Many people attend his hospital for sexual advice and taboos, sexual feelings, and many other matters. Now that homosexuality is decriminalized, LGBT, that is lesbian, gay, bisexual, transsexuals can also be helped, including gender realignment. Lavanam, in his essay Beyond Gender, wrote, "The very knowledge that one can change his or her sex undermines the importance and values attached to the so-called permanency of gender. Once we accept that gender can be changed, there will be a radical change in our understanding and behavior about the gender difference." It seems like that Gora, given his acceptance of unwed mothers and non-judgmental attitude to sex outside marriage, would have taken a generous attitude to the diversity of sexuality. Maitri, a daughter of Gora, has counseled people for many decades. As would be expected from Gora's successors, it would be human-centered counseling. Self-respect is an essential of individual development. Women's issues with abusive husbands unsurprisingly often approach people like Maitri. Freedom and autonomy are the key to counseling. Dr. Maru, a daughter of Gora and doctor in the hospital, wrote of her memories of being trained at a women's college. On its 50th anniversary, she wishes that it would march ahead with redoubled vigor to help to build a new India by training and imparting education and thus enabling new generations to become more equal with a sense of social justice, equity, and equanimity. A blade of grass indicates the direction of the wind. The blade of grass may point to the success of the Atheist Center in the field of health yesterday, today, and tomorrow. And here ends the chapter of A Healthy Life. I shall meet again in the next episode again. Thank you.
For more videos, please subscribe to our Positive Atheism English channel presented by Samaram channels, which crossed 20 crore views. Please like, subscribe and share our videos, and for notification of our new videos, please click the bell icon.
Please download Samaram Channels app from Google Play Store and watch your favorite channels. Click the bell icon and subscribe to the channels.